And this funding fight over DHS is coming as the country has seen a really large immigration enforcement operation play out in Minnesota. 2 Americans were killed, shot to death by federal agents in January alone. And polling suggests that even some Republicans think that ICE is too aggressive. ICE has gone too far in their tactics. Now, Democrats want to see reforms to ICE and other guardrails imposed to DHS. So where are the negotiations right now when it comes to DHS funding?
Well, as I said previously, Democrats have been very clear. We want three main buckets in our negotiations. We want to end these indiscriminate arrests that are being conducted without judicial warrants. ICE is showing up with these administrative ICE warrants that are signed by an officer within ICE that's within DHS that says that, oh, this is a warrant. That's not a true warrant. A judicial warrant is what you're supposed to have when you're going after hardened criminals. So we want to end the use of these administrative warrants, and if they're going to arrest anybody, they have to have judicial warrants. We're asking, what we're pushing for is enhanced oversight and making sure that state and local authorities can conduct independent investigations. So not only are we going to rely on the OIG, but we're going to also allow states and local authorities to investigate as well. That's one of the things that DHS is doing, is they're trying to freeze out local law enforcement from conducting investigations into violence against their own citizens. And then the third one is that they have to identify themselves. Take off your mask, take up and you wear your body cameras and identify yourself as ICE. We're seeing over and over again that ICE is actually either not wearing body cameras, have them turn off, or when there is footage, they're refusing to turn those over. And Americans want transparency. Those are three very reasonable buckets of demands that Democrats have in exchange for passing the budget for DHS. And I think most Americans would agree that nobody should come arrest them without a judicial warrant. Most Americans want ICE to be identified so that they know who these masked gunmen are who show up in your city streets in black SUVs and grab people off the streets. And people want to know that law enforcement is wearing body camera.
And as you know, you just have a few days to pass this budget. Democrats and Republicans have to come together. Do you think that we're close to a compromise here, or do you think DHS is going to shut down in a few days?
Well, that's up to Leader Thune, and that's up to my Republican colleagues. We've laid out on the table what exactly we think is important, and they need to take our demands seriously. If they're going to shut down government, then that is their decision to do so. They're the power, they're the ones that are in power in the White House. They're in charge in the Senate. They're in charge in the House of Representatives. They have the option to not cause this shutdown. All they have to do is negotiate with us.
Senator Duckworth, I always appreciate your time in our conversations. You're welcome back anytime. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.